Good evening, everybody. I'm hoping this is going to come out all right. So, ow, my back is killing me. Maybe I have to fix my chair. Uh-huh. Hi, everybody. So we're here. I was going to do a painting tonight, but yeah, painting didn't happen because I didn't have the painting ready. Whoopsie. Yeah, I didn't have it ready. Too much going on today. I had to drop off my drawing at the show it's going to be part of, and I did that. Also do some things with my pets, just routine shots that need to be done. So that took up all my day, pretty much. And then I also had to do one other thing this evening. I had to help Arlene shop with some of her school supplies. So between all those different things we had to do, they put me a little bit behind on the art that I wanted to get started for tonight's stream. So instead, I have a fill-in that was already I already planned on doing it. I just wasn't sure if I'd do it tonight or if I'd do it another night. But this is kind of as a gift to I want to say gift to myself, but a gift from Arlene, basically. She was like, here, have this for a stream. And it's basically the Infinity Gauntlet, which is going to be fun to build. I don't know if we'll get it all done for the stream, but I mean, it's 500 pieces, and the bonsai was a lot less than that. A lot more than that, I think. The cool thing is this can be posed. You can either have the fingers standing upwards, like this, I think. That might be CGI, but you can pose it like with snapping, everything. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So let's take a look at this, guys. I got this one, and for future, maybe, got this bad boy, which is almost double the size, which is this one here. Well, it's actually almost triple the size. The Seinfeld apartment, which is going to be incredible. I can't wait to do that one because I'm a huge Seinfeld fan, but that might be 2 streams and not 1. But this one here, the Infinity Gauntlet, should be done tonight. Come on, focus camera. We all know the little tricks we can do to make it focus, right? We know what we can do. I might bring the camera in a little bit tighter. There we go. I also have to tip it down. It's really tipped at a tight angle, so. Also, the reason why I'm a little bit late on stream tonight, guys, is because I forgot I had to change my camera around. So that was a problem. I had to change my camera from, mounted for other things to ready for Lego stream. Let me get the bonsai out of the way, just so I have more clear space. I'm going to put my bonsai. Hey, baby. I need a place to put bonsai temporarily. I'll put him right here. Arlene's so cute. Put it on the floor right now. Oh, I broke the foot off. No. It's easy to fix, guys. Not that big of a deal. Arlene's like, put it on the floor right now. Won't be in the way. She's right. All right, so we're going to put this bad boy right here. Hoping everybody's okay tonight. I'm trying a new experiment with the connection, see if it helps. I'm hoping one of my regulars will come in that has trouble with internet and will do this. So let me actually text my sister. She's one of my regulars that actually has trouble with the internet. I'm going to ask her and say, hey, are you available to watch stream to test? Not that. That's poop. I haven't texted my sister in days. No, I accidentally archived her. Archived. This is a delete. And this one I want to move to. Hey. Can you watch stream to see if you have the lag issue? Something the worst issue of Sports Illustrated, the lag issue. Okay, so good. When it archives it, you reply to it and it comes up. All right, let's get started with the gauntlet. The gauntlet. I've opened it up already because I was kind of curious to see if the... Oh, it's really loud. I was kind of curious to see if the Legos were in fact gold tinted. And they are. They're gold tinted. Look at that. How crazy is that? So this is bag 3. We don't need bag 3 just yet, as we know. This is bag 1. And then bag 2. I feel like bag 1's going to be the poopiest one. Let's get started. I like how the actual, like, the book of this, it's a little warped because it was in the box pen. But I love how they have, like, the fate of the universe is in your hands. Iconic, all-powerful, and inevitable. This is the model wanted by every hero and villain in the galaxy. When designing our LEGO recreation of the Infinity Gauntlet, it was really important to us fans to have the experience of adding the colorful Infinity Stones one by one as the last pieces of the model. We ensured that the fingers were posable so that you can achieve Thanos' famous snap from Marvel Studios' Avengers Infinity War. We hope you enjoy building, and please wish for something a little less destructive than the last guy to wear it. Carter Luce Baldwin, LEGO designer. Very true, because you can wish for anything. Dude, Thanos' glove, exactly. It just came out, I think, this week. Or the week before. And this is it. Yeah. It's Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet. And it's posable. So I'm looking forward to this. Take one, dump it out and play with one, and then go with two. We all know this, don't we? One is the most boring. I looked at this already, guys. Look at this boring step. This is what one will look like. Big whoop-de-poopy. It's stupid. It's really boring. That's fine. You got to start somewhere. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And this single step, there we go. There we go. Plastic bag. Put that away. All right, let's get started. I'm going to use my Rubik's Cube as a paperweight for right now. This is a couple of bricks. All right, so I am inevitable. I had to say it once. Now we have the same thing, the same little duders again, except in sets of 2. This is the base more than likely. So it's going to be like this. This is the same base they use for the Stormtrooper helmet, I believe. It's the exact same base, which kind of gives some continuity, which I love. There we go. We're rip-roaring on to step 3. We have now, we need to get these other boxes, these other things done. One thing I learned, the young guy that worked at the store, he told me a lot about upcoming models. There is a bunch of upcoming models relating to the What If series that's about to be released on Disney Plus this week. And also, fun fact, I didn't know this, when you go to the LEGO store in the mall, those aren't pre-built models they have sent to them. Only the big models they pre-send. He says the other smaller models, they build in store. Which I was like, what? Say what? If I didn't already have a new job, I would be working for the LEGO store. Seriously. I'd be like, what? What the what? They build those? They build those. They build those in store. Which blew my little brick-loving mind. And did that guy's job real quick. Because again, I build with purpose. You know what I mean? You've seen me. I can truck along. 1, 2 of those. 1, 2. So I mean, yeah, I wouldn't play around. I've been like, I get the brick. I get them built. But at the same time, I'm like, that'd be cool though. I wonder what they do with the models when they're done. Do they store them in the back, or do they actually like, do they like donate them to charity or something? Or they send them back to LEGO to be, you know, reconstituted back into plastic or something? Okay, I'm missing one piece I can't find. Here it is. I knew I wasn't missing. I just misplaced it. So 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of these. Good. So this goes in the center, in the center. I'm sorry, I'm way off the camera here, guys. Back up a little bit so you can see a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Perfect building area. Now, I'm getting ahead of myself here, guys. Let's not do that. Remember what happened when I got ahead of myself last time? I missed steps in the bonsai tree, didn't I? Okay. So, and that whole ensemble goes underneath here. There we go. Perfect. It looks rectangular because my camera's at an angle. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for following Fragilities. Hi. We're building the Infinity Gauntlet tonight. It's one of the brand new LEGO sets. I thought it'd be fun to do. Got this bad boy. 4 blue studs. It looks, like I said, it looks rather boring at this point. That's kind of how these builds look. I like how they have all these yellow bricks that really don't really look too much like the Infinity Gauntlet that form the internal mechanisms of the thing. By the way, if you wanted to see if this goes through to the end, I should have this done by the end of stream based on the piece count. And I like how they said in the booklet, they're like, the last step is putting the Infinity Stone, so don't be disappointed. They're like, the last step it felt like the last step should be installing the stones, and I'm like, that is a great touch. This is gonna be hard to do. Usually I try to line up the logos, but there's almost no point because I can't see the logos. First, we will never see them on that part. Second of all, even if you could see them, it'd be so landlocked you'd never make sense of it. Did I squish down the camera frame? Maybe that's what I did. Maybe I squished down the camera frame. Yeah, because that should be square. Yeah, I squished on the camera frame. Can I click on this and then say reset? Because I think I squished it down. View, edit, transform, reset transformation. Oops. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I did squish it down. That's why it's looking stupid. Image, edit. That's why the squares weren't looking square. Transform, rotate 180 degrees. There we go. That's why it was looking weird, guys. Sorry about that. No, let's go back this way. There we go. Now I can see the build better. Good. So now the squares look like squares, like they should. So now we've got this piece. And this is one of those pieces you can really not see the logos on it. There you go. The Lego logo. Say that 5 times fast. The Lego logo, Lego logo, Lego logo. Okay. Okay, there we go. So there's that. There's the kind of the center platform there. There we go. All right, so it says take 2 of these and 4 corner pieces, which are not in this bag. Oh no, there they are. I sounded absolutely dumb insisting they weren't in this bag because they're right in front of my face. 3. Oh, come on, JJ. There should be right in front of your face. Oh, there it is. 4 pieces. So it's basically going to be... Yeah, I see what's going to go now. So you basically are leaving a spot right here for the center axle. That'd be the center, the brace of it all. So there we go. Ta-da! Now we take 2 of these and 1 axle piece, which could be buried in one of these smaller bags. There it is. There we go. I assume this is the 4 long one. Let's test against this 4 piece. It is. Perfect. Now this bad boy just slips through. It says 11. Is this really 11? Does that lock onto that? Can that lock onto that? I'm just curious. I don't want to break them. Okay. So yeah, it does slide in through there. Technic piece. And that holds it in place. I like how there's no piece in there to actually make it hold in place. It's just floating in there loosely, but with this, it'll basically be a stopper. It'll stop it in its place. There'll be no reason for it. There'll be no way for it to slide out because it'll be basically locked between 2 solid bricks. Kind of an interesting build, that. I rather like that idea. Looking for 2 pieces that together form a hinge piece. It's a hinging plate, which I believe is this right here. Yep, there's the hinging plate. And now I need the stud it builds off of, which is crazy. We'll find it. I'm just going to spill these out real quick. It's kind of the boring stage where it's like all the base parts coming in. The finishing pieces aren't even close to being ready. So, guys, I was telling my friend Nikki, who's she's mostly a gaming and art streamer, about this, and she's like, "No, don't tell me about this." I'm like, "Why? You don't like it?" She goes, "I got something for Christmas, you know. I can't just buy it all for myself right now." I was like, "Maybe you'll get the Infinity Gauntlet for Christmas." Her boyfriend's pretty keen on the things she likes. So he probably would be like, "Oh, you want that Lego Infinity Gauntlet? I'll get it for you." Like, he sounds like a lot like Arlene. That's not like, "Oh, that's for kids. That's nonsense." You know, still he's got the spirit of play for her. You know, he still understands that, you know, as adults we still need to play, which is fun. I'm not finding this piece, guys. It's one and only one piece. So, okay, I dropped that one. Hold on. There it is. Found it. So I found these pieces. I'm going to sort them into a pile here, just so I'll need a bunch of these later on. And also so I don't keep confusing for the piece I actually need. Good gosh, there's at least like 7 of those. I've never seen them before in my life. They make good stop lights anyway. Look at these pieces. They have studs on the top and the sides, which is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that piece before. And now I have a ton of them in this set, apparently. And I'm flipping everything everywhere, aren't I? Oh, it's tucked under that. That's why I couldn't find it. It was tucked under that piece. So what you do is you fit them together like this. Perfect. Done. And then that piece goes here. And then this piece goes here to lock in that axle piece so it can't slide out. And then you've got a nice little base part, you see. I'm looking to see if I can find my Stormtrooper helmet, which I haven't yet. All right, so we need 4 of these pieces. Oh, actually, you place the 4 right corner pieces first. What's that? Oh, baby, it's okay. Your dad wants you to do what? Oh. I understand, babe. So, this is kind of like the standard base for displaying characters, apparently. By the way, it's this what it looks like from the side. I'm building up like a pyramid of things right around it, you see. There we go. Now it takes 4 of these little guys. 4 of these. Now these I can line the logos up because they have multiple orientations. So I'll try to line those logos up even though you'll never see them. Slide! There we go. Alright, so we're at that last stage here. This right here is just step 10. Oh, I was afraid that'd be frail. We need a piece up there to lock it into place right now, otherwise it's pretty frail. There's the piece right there. It looks like this. And this slides as like a sleeve over it. So like this. And then that locks all of those pieces into somewhat of a place. Get them all to line up. There we go. Ta-da. There we go. Two flat plates, smooth, and 2 other bricks. I can't think of the name of what they're called. So these go on the ends, and then these go on the sides beneath it. You see? Don't know why, but that's where they go. Like plate there, plate there. See? Now it also says we have to take 4 of these bad boys, like this, and then these go on either end here. Which is, like I said, a weird looking piece, I might add. Alright. And, by the way, if I didn't say thank you already, thank you for the follow. Fragilities. There you go. Ta-da! Ta-da is a word. Alright, so we got these 2 pieces next. And a 1 axle of a 4. I think that's probably the same size as the one that went in there. Yep, it is a 4. And we need a 2. Here's that one. Again, for now, we can line up the logos again. And it's interesting how now we use an axle piece that actually has a plus sign in there, so that axle holds everything in place, you see. And that provides some stability from the top to the bottom. All right. So that makes a very lightweight framework. This is basically essentially hollow on the inside. But because all the bricks they've used, it basically pins everything together. The 2 axes hold it in place, which is nice. All right, so we have a small mini build that we have to do to complete the top of this, which starts at the beginning of the glove. So we have two of these plates, 4 of these plates. 2 of those, 4 of those. 2 black plates. I don't know if they're called plates, but slab. Yes, plate is the right one. Well, plate's the flat, smooth ones, I think. I need to learn the terminology. I just go, oh, black 2 brick. Is it black or dark gray? It's supposed to be black, and there's supposed to be 2 of them. All right. Maybe I misread something. All right, let's sort these out real quick. Group them together so I can see if maybe I misplaced that black piece. What happened? Maybe I did misread it. Oh, that's my head. I was like, what's on the stream right now? Okay, black. Yeah, I'm missing that one black piece. There's 2 red ones. Okay, this is definitely part of the build part, so I'm gonna put that down there. Just one of those. I have so many blue ones, but I can't find the last black one. What's going on here? Oh, it's tucked underneath the booklet. Let's see if we can get that to focus again. Come on. Focus camera. There we go. Refocus. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do the old-fashioned hard focus on this real quick, guys. So I double-click on it, and I go Configure Video. And we go to Camera Control. And put focus down off of Auto. And put it down to there. Now I click Auto. There we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. All good. I got a text message. Okay. Text message. Okay, so we got 2 of these, 1 of those, 4 of those. That's that group. Now I have 4 white of these little bendy pieces. And 2 gray flat plates 2x2. Well, not plates, but you know. And then 2 of those. Perfect. So we have, that's what I need to build this next little mini structure. Okay, so we start off with 1 of these. Let's move this out of the way real quick so we can put this front and center. Okay. And say we put this on the bottom. Why don't you start off with that? I'm being sarcastic now. Let's see, Lego, like lining up the logos. Pull it back a little bit so you can see more of my hands on here. Beautiful. Now I just put these pieces. Again, nothing I can do to line up these logos. It's just, it is what it is. It's interesting how this kind of creates a layered effect there, you know what I'm saying? Like stripes. Makes it easier to visualize what you're doing, make sure you're on the right steps and everything. Oh, I've got to gather 4 of these. There we go. And then these go on either side. Which is interesting. I don't know what this goes to. Was this part of it? No, it just drifted into the, didn't belong there. You drifted where you didn't belong, piece. We didn't want you around this part of town. Get. Go on, get. Like a cowboy running somebody out of town. Well, gunman cowboy did. Cowboys herded cows. They didn't run people out of town. And this goes on the top of this edifice. Ta-da! There we go. Nice little edifice that the level will be built off of. Now I take one of these red pieces and then 3 dark gray, like little, whatever these things are. It looked like this. I need 3 of those. Might be a little obliged with only 3. I can't find anything else. Here we go. 3. So this goes in the back, and then these 3 kind of go around it, which is crazy. Lord of mercy. See all these plates that are kind of building up? It's flat, smooth plates. It's kind of nice. All right, so we have the next section, which is two gray hooks. There's the other gray one. The other 4 of these. 2 of these. So 4 of those, 2 of those. And you have 2 of those. 1 gray bendy piece. 2 L pieces. Where's the other L piece? L piece. There we go. 1 round tube. 1 flat L piece like that. 2 of these. 1 of these. 2 white things like this. 1, 2, and then 1 big fat white brick. That's the entirety of the pieces I need to complete this next stage. Out my back. Let's move that out of the way so we can continue the build on the mini part. Step 1. I had thought about turning off the fans, but I didn't want to do it until you felt comfortable with it. Did you bring your ginger up this time?
I drank it, but then I thought I left the remote downstairs.
Oh, what the heck.
I got it though.
Good to hear, babe. Lock that plate into place. Now this piece goes over like this, with the 2 L pieces going like this. See how they stagger the colors in the parts where it doesn't matter? This is going to be this part's boring, but this part is very necessary for the rest of it, which is to build up a substructure of densely connected bricks. Again, this part is super, like, you don't see anything happening with the build. It's just purely, just like, I don't want to say reactionary, but it's kind of just purely just, whatever. And then this piece affixes on the top here. So you've got all of this here. My question was, would you be able to put the glove on? And clearly you can't, because this is the support structure for the glove. Not that I ain't worried about that, I'm not. 4 white with the hooks. Which, look at this. I need to move the camera over a little bit, just so I can see what I'm looking at over here. Can I rotate? No, I can. No, I can't. That's much as I can do. Okay. There we go. So these 4 go on either side above here, which is crazy, but there they go. Now, you wouldn't think it would be that many more bricks to do this, but apparently, we're almost at the bricks over here. You can see there's just a few more. There's just a handful of bricks up here. That's not every single brick, but it's a good, it's good. It's probably about 20 bricks or so here. So 1 of those, and then 4 more of the white cup hook things. So that logo should go upwards. And that logo should also go upwards, because these little cup hooks go. It's funny how the cup hooks go like. I'll see if I do that and then it's off camera. There we go. The cup hooks stagger. Cup hooks stagger like that. And then all of that affixes to the front. Oh, nope, to the back. See? Like that. It's crazy how that works. Now we have another substructure of this piece. this piece. And then 4 more white cup hooks. I didn't know I had 4 more to go. 1, 2, 3. These must be the last 4. I don't see any more. And then the rest of it's going to be just random pieces. Okay, so same kind of design. Logos go like this. And this one goes in the front, you see. But again, it's funny how the cup hooks go on the... I'm curious to see how these cup hook holders go are on the bottom. I'm curious to see how that works. Like, is that going to go top and bottom? How's that going to work? Like that. It's interesting. I guess that's going to give you bulk outside of that. So now we have 2 plates we need to do. This guy, I knew it had to be him based on the way he was sitting on the tabletop, uneven. And there's a gray 3-piece I don't see. Oh, there it is, upside down. So this piece, one of them fits up here, and then the other one fits over here. Like that. Now we have one of these, 2 of these blue ones. Hope everyone's doing all right tonight. For those who may have just joined, I'm obviously building a Lego build tonight. It's going to be Thanos' glove. I just put Lego time. I should put something like inevitability. That's what I'm going to do. I got to put this on here. Update information. There we go. There we go. Now it says building Thanos' gauntlet, so it's not just a random thing. 2, 1. One of those, and then 1 brown one, which looks like this. So this is the interesting part. It's going to go like this. And then this piece. Is it really gray? Yeah, it's really gray. And then we rotate it. And we fix this to the front of it. And then this becomes this piece here. And then this piece here. Which then goes on the front like here. Wonder why they... Who knows? Maybe just for fun. Could have been just for textural difference. So 2 of these and 1 of these. So these 2 go on like this. This one goes on like this. There's bumps all over this thing. There's bumps all over it. 1 plate and then 1 ball joint. Here it is. So this plate goes here. Ball joint goes there. There we go. We're almost out of pieces on bag 1. I keep saying that, but guys, this is like literally all that's left. That's all that's left in bag 1. So we are sneaking up to the completion. Now I have this piece and this piece. Again, these are just fillers, which is kind of fun when you have the fillers, though, because honestly, it's like, well, that makes no sense. That's crazy. I mean, this tower is absolutely hideously awful. Look at this thing. All the different bricks that went into it, it's just crazy. But this, again, this provides an interesting structure. 4 of these. 4 of these. Nope. Is it 4? It's 4. Oh, there's one scooted all the way over there. And then 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. Ta-da. Looking at this really carefully. Apparently, these go like this, and you make 4 of those. Which is crazy when you think about it. make 4 of these. Little stir sticks, apparently. Four little stir sticks. And then these bad boys fit all the way down there to connect to that, all the way along the length of the build, which provides stability, I guess, even further. Because now even these weak parts are now made stronger because they can go anywhere because these plates are cross-linking them, which provides lightweight stability to the build, which is nice. 1 second. Thanks to a friend of mine. I needed her to test functionality of something that was just changed on my channel. So many people would drop in organically, but since they didn't, I have to reach out to them automatically and do things. All right, so what do we have here? We have 2. I didn't want to pass and say, hey, come to my stream, but I was like, I was hoping you'd pop it on your own because I'm testing things tonight. That's the only reason I'm so adamant about things. Is like, I was testing stuff. Okay, smooth plate goes right here. And then these bad boys go on either side here. That piece isn't going anywhere, by the way. Alright, so there's that done. Now we have 4, 2 of these, and 1 of these. Yes, so that's all we need. Oh, that was sweet of her. I was just texting one of my mods to kind of lurk because I need, well, not lurk, I need them to text me in chat because I need something to pop up. Oh, no wonder. I'm a step ahead of myself on the build. Oh, it's still, and it's also still the back side. It should still be on this side. So it should be look like this, which then needs to fit here. And then this needs to fit here. Like that. Hey, Porthos. The reason I wanted you to come in specifically is because I needed your screen name, or at least a subscriber's screen name. If you'll notice, you now have a subscriber icon. It's not very flashy right now, but it is there finally. I might do some upgrades to it, but I finally have sub badges. So that's now a new thing. And I can only test that if I had a sub here. So thank you for dropping by long enough for me to test the sub function. And you have is that a wood pallet? It's saying 2-month subscriber, so yeah, wood pallet. What are you watching, babe? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. No, you're fine. Oh, so these go on. Oh, no, I'm talking about the build, babe. I guess these slip on here like this. And these lock on like this. There we go. That. Now I need 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. I did them out of order, but you get the general idea. So those 4. So then this piece goes there. This should be on here. Yep, like that. Perfect. Hopefully you heard what I said, Porthos, before you lurked. I'll text you real quick. I'll probably add paint to those palettes. Good. That was one thing that Porthos was really pushing me for, was to have sub badges, and rightly so. But I just didn't have time to make them. I made some rudimentary ones today. There we go. Like that. There we go. So now we have two of these. One of these, one of these, one of these. It's pretty much all the pieces that are left except the two stud that you never, two of the, yeah. It's all the pieces left except this one, two blue stud you don't really use for anything because it's just a spare. So we're going to put him to the side. Let's get started with this last boring piece. I'm excited to get to the more exciting parts of this build, which is bags 2 and 3, I'm sure. Hey, they didn't give me a brick separator. That's crazy. I mean, I got plenty, but still. I'm like, they didn't give me a brick separator. Again, not that it particularly matters. I got plenty of the things. What color bricks do you want? Orange, blue, green? You name it. Every color under the sun. That's a beautiful colored brick, I might add. That rusty orange color, I've never seen it before. Where does this go then? Oh, it hasn't come up yet. This piece comes here. And this piece goes here. And then this piece goes in here. Done. Now this is the last piece that fits on before bag 2 opens. And this bad boy attaches here-ish. Yep, there it goes. Right there. See? Like that. Look how gross this is. This is going to be the Infinity Gauntlet. Isn't that awful? Like, look how awful that is. It's the underpinning structure. This is pretty solid down here too, I might add. So bag 2 it is. Bag 2 will get all the basic lower parts of the gauntlet done pretty much. I guess 3 is the fingers. So I can't wait to get 2 cracking open. Let's get cracking on 2, folks. Woof. Look at this. I don't know if you can see the sheen, but look at the sheen on these plastic and these gold pieces. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is building basically the front plate of the gauntlet. So for that, it takes one plate. And I think it's showing like a gold sheen, so. Look at this, 2 different pieces. One dull, one shiny. Look how cool that is. Get all the bigger pieces out of the way real quick. It's supposed to be, okay, here we go. Had to get a plate that was like this. There we go. Isn't that neat? Small blueberry high! I'm building Thanos' gauntlet. This is what it looks like so far. Nothing special. How are you, Small Blueberry? How's it going? Glad to see you on. I'm testing my internet tonight to see if I can get better streaming for the internet. Hopefully my connection is pretty good. Kind of the boring stuff of this build is like getting this part. 2 round pieces, like this. 2 round pieces like this. Look at the pieces. A very long day I've had, but I'm doing all right. Oh, good to hear. Good, bad that you had a long day. I had a long day too. So I know how that feels today. But I'm glad it's doing better. I know sometimes you've had some bad days lately. I'm glad to hear you're doing better. These pieces go here. I got up at like 7 o'clock this morning to take my pup to the vet. And then I had to drop off my artwork to the county library, next county over, because it's part of an art show. And I was stressing because I wasn't sure if it had the right criteria to match for framing. I told one of my friends who's also in the show, and she's like, yeah, I know the criteria for this. I've entered before, so I know the criteria a little bit better. I was like, thank you. And she helped me out a lot, helped me not to stress so much. So that was good. So what's new? What you been up to? There's that done. See? Ta-da. Now I have two. I love these gold bricks. These are beautiful. Those gold bricks, look how they shine. So cool. So those two, and then that one. And then I have one. And then two. They're not in there. There they are. So one plate and two of those. I'm getting new glasses on Friday. Nice. New style or new prescription or both. And if you've been to the optometrist yet, have them fitted, you know I know about glasses. I think I know you mentioned that you had the other ones like below or something, like they fell down, or remember because we had talked about Velma. I remember that I pull a Velma. I think you said pretty much the same, that you couldn't find your glasses, and you said, "Oh, I found them." Because I know how that is. And I said, I usually right now, like my when I was in my teens, my eyes changed so much. My astigmatism went completely haywire to where they are pretty much right now, which is not a good place for them to be. They're in some bad shape. Oh, those are gold pieces is what they mean by that. That's gold. So these two, so that one, those two, and then two studs. It's weird how they both. Okay. Again, you know I know that pain. I said I pull a Velma if I lose mine. I have a spare in a place I can't, that never moves. Actually, I think I've got two spares. One underneath my nightstand and one in my wife's dresser drawer in the dresser. This is a pinball here. But yeah, I know, again, my prescription to go up and up and up and up to my teens. And I finally like leveled up in my 20s and 30s. It kind of finally leveled down. Like, it wasn't going as crazy, but it really took a nosedive during my 20s and the teens and 20s. Like, that's when I pretty much lost all of my eyesight. Not fun. Nothing I could do about it. It's not like it was bad eye practices or anything. I mean, it's just the way my astigmatism works, unless science has marched on, but it was like there's nothing I can do about it, you know what I mean? This is like gold plating in this, like crazy. See all this? It's crazy. Like the gold bricks throw me. Like I'm just amazed that they make gold Lego bricks now. If they have, they made them in small supply. Okay, so I got two of these bad boys, two of these little, they're like gold bars. Ooh, something right through my fingers. I'm glad to hear you got the glasses you need. I know how, like I said, I know how that can be. When my family was hit by a drunk driver, and in the process, I lost my glasses. Let me tell you, it was very frustrating because my glasses got smashed in the accident. It's like very, very frustrating because as much as it was, we going through all these tragedies. Yeah, very golden bricks, right? I can't believe they have a sheen to them. So it's like, now it was bad enough I was in a car accident, but I also lost my glasses, so the ability to see for a while. frustrating. Alright, so 2 of the plates left and right. Is this left and right? No, these are 2 lefts. Right. Need 1 each of those. I need a flat plate like this. And then a flat plate like that. And then a flat plate like... They're all the right ones. All the left ones. These are all rights. Where's the lefts? I mean, these are all lefts. Where's the rights? Oh, they put them in separate bags. That's right. I've forgotten that. Though it's easier to find them. They put them in separate bags. Whee! Y'all things are still working right now, obviously. I don't think many people use them aside from when I have my regulars come in, like you, Small Blueberry. Like my regulars, when they show up, they really use the stuff, which makes me happy. So this is the right piece, and it goes here. And then, whoa. Oh, I see. It's 1 piece per time. Yeah, my bad. It goes like this. It doesn't go like that. It goes like this. And this piece goes... Wait, is it 2 of these? Oh, it's 2 of each. Derp. 2 of those. And then 2 of these. Where's the other one? 2 of these, right? And then I'm supposed to do the same thing twice. So basically, 2 of these and 2 of these. Right. So basically, yeah, that makes more sense. So this piece goes here. This piece goes here. And this piece goes like this. Like that. Right. So basically, they're mirror images of each other.
Most that I did until just now I did. 9:58 it is. When I will... Until it's completed. Place the pieces carefully, I must. Construct a dangerous gauntlet, I will. Like Millennium Falcon, this looks. Golden Millennium Falcon it is. 4 bricks I must find. 1 it is. Two it is. 3 it is. Placing these where, I wonder? Not looked ahead, I have. See that I do. I may be a true Jedi Master. With Legos. Building these quickly, I am. Speed, not important. Spaceship it is. From the hierarchy of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, this looks. Or the gold it is. 8 of these a Jedi must find. 8. Daunting this is. Half I have found. Band with an aquatic squid you have. 8 there are. 8 I must place. 8 I must place. Getting better at talking like Yoda I am. Forget I do if I did or not. So used to talking like Yoda I am. Forgotten if I have or have not, I do. Tricky this is, fitting tiny pieces with big fingers it is. Deep breath I take. Fit them in carefully I must. Aye, good fall it was. 3 of these I need. 2 of these I must find. What I have found? Right fingers I have. Not good for the task at hand, it is not. Find it I did. Interesting it is. Line up the logos I do. No logos here there, however. Logos not here it is. Logos here they are not. Sun badges. Sub badges they are. Misspelled, I think it happened. Know what you meant, I did. Put paint on the palette, I might. Colors ranked by Minecraft. Initial bonus wood, most basic element in Minecraft it is. Next level leather, second most important armor in Minecraft. Weakest it is. Next level gold. No protection, little protection it offers it. Weird piece I must find. No, not what it looks like. Found it, I did. Gold is so what it is. Leather is following. Gold is next. Gold next it is. Iron next level it is. Diamond second from best it is. Top netherite strongest armor worthy of a Jedi.
Okay, Yoda's over. Yoda completion of actually 6 minutes, but that's okay. I don't care. I like going over to be sure. But yeah, so this is the Infinity Gauntlet Part 1. Cup of coffee, hi! Tonight we're building Thanos' Gauntlet. I know it's the Infinity Gauntlet, I'm just calling it Thanos' Gauntlet. So I guess this part goes here and locks on like this. Oh yeah, it makes the tilt. Look at that. Look at the tilt. Look at the tilt on that. It tilts out. Look at that. Nice. There you go. Pretty nice. So anyway, so there's part 1 of the gauntlet. Now, I guess we're doing the same thing over again. But, how are you, cup of coffee? With that small blueberry landing again. Oh, no. It was somebody else. Good land, cup of coffee. Oh, no, Pirate Mama, welcome back. My bad, I had the wrong person the whole time. I'm just wondering if small blueberry's gonna land with the octopus again. Nope, the octopus just went right across my face. It thought it was a fish. I updated the title description so it says, you know, I am inevitable. I thought it'd be more appropriate since I'm building Thanos' Gauntlet. But here's the first part of it, Pirate Mom, in case you didn't see. Group drop. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. Let me get the script in here. What is it? It's what is the script again? Reset drop, then Q drop. Good. That should get us started. Yep. Perfect. I'm gonna drop my head of what's it called? The Don't Starve head. Chat. We're all good to go, guys. Yep. Choose your fighter. Select your fighter for the pool fight. All right, 2 of these. There's a blue one. Got that guy.
Test your might.
I'm a little worried about. I've talked to Dragons or Dinos guys, and she's going through a little bit of things professionally, and I just hope she's doing okay. And I was hoping she'd drop in today because I wanted to test my internet connection. But Pirate Mama, you were the other person I was going to have test the internet connection. How is the streaming? Is it doing any kind of like buffering or anything? It shouldn't be. I've dropped 0 frames. So, is there any buffering or any other issues? Okay, since we've got 4 in there, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Let's see, Pirate, Small Blueberry. Yeah, we're all here. Well, we've all dropped. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Start the chaos. Pirate Mama, your little icon guy is cool. Look at my head of Don't Starve. That's my Don't Starve character head. Like if I was a Don't Starve character. I'm apparently shoving everybody away. I don't know. Small Blueberry has a chance to bounce back. The stream is doing well. Blurry for me, but could be my internet. Could be your internet. Or it could be that you set it down to a lower level. Look at your quality. It might be that it's at a lower quality. It could have dropped down to a lower quality by default because of a poor internet connection in the past. But I think that it should be fixed. Like, I'm using a corded internet today, which requires me to run a cord from upstairs to downstairs. And I'm hoping it works, because it works for my work when I'm having trouble with my work connections. So, nobody did anything. Nobody landed at all. Wah, wah. But yeah, it shouldn't be any lag or latency or anything. But I was hoping Dragons or Dinos could come in so I could test to see if she's having any further issues. But, you know, I know that was a thing. Let me actually text her remotely here real quick in a moment. Let me go ahead and get some more steps done here real quick. Just because I want to see if she's having any further problems. That way, if she is, I'll know I need to address other things. Or if she's not having problems, then corded internet was the ticket the whole time, not my Wi-Fi. And it could just be, again, it could just be her internet. I don't want to be like, it's your internet. And the thing is, how do I put this? Sometimes I feel bad reaching out to people and say, hey, could you drop by so I can test a feature? But then 9 times out of 10, what I get back is, I'm so glad I dropped by because this stream cheered me up. And I'm like, I need to be, this is in the wrong place. Look at this brick separator, guys. I got this from the bonsai one. It's a blue-green, aqua-green. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful. There we go. Keep that one handy because it's my favorite color. All right, that's going to fit there, guys. And then this bad boy here. And then the Lego, this one here goes here. Yep. LJ has that one color. Yeah, I love this color. Like, I always have the orange ones. And then this one came with the bonsai kit. And I'm like, I love it. There's no reason not to do different colors. I'm going to reach out. One quick second. I'm so sorry. I'm going to reach out to Dragons or Dinos, see if she's okay and she can join. Just because I want to test out these features. Issues. Can you pop in? If you can't, I understand. There's more important things than testing my stream, but at the same time, if we can cheer her up, then we'll do. We can see your phone. Oh, there was nothing I was hiding from there. Sorry, I didn't even think about it, but I mean, it's not anything deep or personal, but you know, it is some. I wouldn't say private, but it's not public. It's just going through some of the stuff that she talked about. And I was just like, oof. Yeah. I just feel bad for her because, like I said, she's going through work issues. So that's why I was like, if she can't do it, I'm not going to be like, why couldn't you? I'm like, if she can't, she can't. And she probably, with all this going on, she probably just plain forgot, honestly. And if she can't make it, then that's also no harm, no foul. Because again, there's more important things than dropping and testing my stream quality. That's for a darn fact. I've come to a lot of realizations in the last couple of weeks, guys, like, things that are really important to me. Like, just dumping out the rest of these bricks. What's really important to me more than anything? It's like, Arlene, like, one time, I thought she was going to trip over something. Oh, don't trip. She says, well, I wouldn't hurt the thing I would have tripped on. I said, that's not what I'm worried about. You know, I was like, I'm not worried about the thing. I can replace that. Oh, I know what. She tripped. She was getting the dog food. She tripped. And I said, you know, she's like, I said, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I just spilled the dog food. I said, we can pick up dog food. There's plenty of dog food in the world. There's only one of you. I don't care if you spill dog food all over the place and bugs come. There's pest control for that. There's only one you, and I don't want to lose you. You know, and that's what really matters, guys. I think sometimes we get wrapped up in being angry about small things, and I think she thought I was gonna be angry about her about tripping and falling. I'm like, no, I'm not angry about you tripping. I'm more making sure you're okay and not hurt. That's what matters more than anything to me, is that people are okay. Yeah, that's actually her dad on the phone. So hope it's not too loud and invasive. Okay, so these gold bricks are amazing. I love the sheen, don't you guys? Look how great that is. I'm going to just text her real quick and say, if not, I hope you're doing well. Just so she knows this isn't like goading her into doing it. This is not what I want to do. I think she knows my heart, but in either case, I hope you're doing well. She's been a good friend of the stream, and I don't want her to think she's under any obligation, by no means. No one here at all, and nobody here, nobody not here is obligated to be here at all. I love and cherish every time that anybody's here, whether it be 1 or 3 or 20. I don't care. If it's nobody, I don't nobody to cherish. But you know what I'm saying. But if it's one person, I'm happy for that one person. I'm always happy to see Small Blueberry or Nos if she's here. No, you know what I'm saying, sis. You know what I'm saying. I cherish every single person, whether it be 1 or 20. Cup of coffee when you drop in. I love it when you drop in. I love it when Nos drops in. I love it when you hear Small Blueberry every time. I said there's more important things in life than some things, and I feel like I used to get wrapped up in things, not because I was like egotistical or vain or controlling or any of those things, but I think I have a strong sense of justice. I want the world to be righter than it is. So when the world isn't as right as I feel it should be, I used to get angry about it, but now I'm like, I can't change it, and being angry about it makes me a worse person. And I don't want to be a worse person for the people I care about. You guys are, you know, you guys deserve people around you that are not going to be, you know, angry about things they can't change. You know? I said, I love you guys a lot, and I'm grateful for you guys to be here every moment you're here. But what I don't want is to waste so much time being angry over stuff that I have no control over. I'd rather be a happy person, not a foolishly happy person. I'm not talking about someone that's like happy. It's like, I'm so happy, and it's like, no, you got your head in the clouds. I'm not talking about that kind of happy. I'm talking about like genuinely happy, like being content with where you are, even if you're not happy with where you are, being content. Like I was content at my job, but I wasn't happy at my job. I got a new job. Thank goodness. Thank God. Like my job was like, ugh. That's not the right one. So I got my new job. I got my drug test back. Again, wasn't worried about that. I knew I was going to pass the drug test with flying colors. I've never done anything illegal as far as drug substances are concerned. My only concern was making sure I did all, checked every box and crossed every I and dotted every, crossed every T and dotted every I. That was my only concern. So it wasn't even like one of those, well, maybe, no, I wasn't worried about passing. I was more worried that the paperwork didn't go through. I'm too goody two-shoes not to pass a test. Oh, I'm too goody two-shoes. I really was in college. I was like looking back, I'm like, man, I was such a goody two-shoes. I was probably gonna get punched more. Okay, so I've got this. There we go. That goes there. Nope. Fudge my fat fingers. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ta-da. So there's that part. 8 of these bad boys. Geez, I almost had a heart attack. I thought the bad storm alert went off, but a different noise went off. You have a weather radio? Oh, no, wait. You don't have to have a weather radio these days. Sorry. I asked because my sister, Pirate Mama, she used to listen to the weather radio all the time. And, like, I still have an affinity for listening to storms that come in. She used to track she would know, like, that storm's coming in here. She would know based on, where it crossed through, what warnings they put in, what to expect from the National Weather Service. So I forget that nowadays they have, the phone sends a push alert. It's like, you guys didn't know what you were missing with that before that time when you had to listen to a radio. And you just hear this robotic voice, "A National Weather Service has issued a storm alert for the following counties." And it would read the counties wrong because it didn't have the right programming to read actual counties. So it'd be like, I can't remember some of them, but some of them were absolutely awful. The translations, you're like, oh, good God. It's kind of like how if you have a GPS and it's like, 200 miles, turn left on Leicester Road. You're like, what road? Because you didn't say it right. It's Leicester. And it gets it hilariously wrong, kind of like that. You do have a weather radio. We barely use it these days. Yeah, because nowadays you can get it from the internet or you can get it from, but the thing is the internet gets it from the weather radio because the weather radio is in fact the National Weather Service. So the internet services listen to that same source. So instead of getting it from the internet, digesting it down from the weather service, you're getting it right from the source because that's where like meteorologists get their alerts from. It's it's a very important thing. I can't believe you have a weather radio. I don't know many people that do. That's super awesome, Small Blueberry. My sister was quite the meteorologist meteor file, whatever you call it. She loved tracking the weather. So we've got this other plate, and this plate affixes to the far side of the gauntlet, like this. Ta-da! Oh, does this? No, it broke off this way. I was like, oh, did it naturally supposed to go like that? No, it just broke off. I probably didn't click it in there very tight. There we go. But here's the gauntlet so far. We don't have batteries for it right now. It doesn't have corded operation. Something about corded operation. I'm not sure if that one does. Oops. That's the front one. But there's the gauntlet in all its hollowness. I wonder why one tips more than the other. Is that by design? No, it's not by design. Yeah, I was afraid of that. There we go. All right, so we got that done. Now, let's hope it doesn't move anywhere. Don't move it. 2 of those. We don't have enough. Oh, okay. I see. So we build 2 of these. So we're going to put pieces enough for both. So we're going to build basically 2 sections of them. Build duplicates of them. So we need 1 of each of those. So build this assembly line style. Arlene doesn't want to go to school. I'm sure some folks can probably relate to that real hardcore right now. She's like, I don't want to go to school. We went to School Spot, which is like a place you can buy like all kinds of like school supplies, and I helped her pick out some stuff for the classroom. I'm wondering if I should just... Yeah, I'm going to flip these because the logo should be the other way around because I know they're going the other way around. I'm being sneaky. Try that. There we go.
What do you think about suicide squad doing that?
I'm doing the logos backwards because I know it's going to be hung the other direction. That's why I'm like... So I'm going to rebuild the whole thing from scratch. There we go. Doing it backwards because I know it's going to be the other way around in the final build. I'm just so surprised you have a weather radio. Not that they're like impossible to come by. It's just many people don't think to buy them. And it's actually, so it's the best way to get weather information because it's literally the source. Instead of going to, waiting for the meteorologist to tell you, you'll hear before the meteorologist because the meteorologist has got to hear the report and then digest it and then he puts it out. So you're actually waiting for, him to actually come up with an official report to send to you on your TV. So you're actually better off with the weather radio if you can actually process the stuff on your own, You're just basically skipping the middleman. So if you got if you think about it, you actually can process the information. Do your own thinking, really, which is can really pay off, There's the last piece I needed. So basically building two sides of this thing. They're basically the left and right sides of the gauntlet. They're basically at the front and the back. So there you go. Now we basically put these pieces. Arlene's talking about the new Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad, with her dad. I went to see it in theaters, and honestly, it was really good. Violent, very violent film. So it's like, it's violent and language, language. But as far as like content goes, it far surpasses the original, the Suicide Squad, because it actually developed characters in a very meaningful way. And I feel like James Gunn took it upon himself to say, you know what? I'm literally going to take the dumbest, dorkiest characters in the DC universe, like Polka Dot Man, and make them something interesting. Because like I said, I knew a Polka Dot Man before the movie. And I was like, oh my gosh, they brought out Polka Dot Man. Holy crap. But Polka Dot Man's like the stupidest, dorkiest Batman villain of all time. And the thing is, he kind of souped him up a little bit, gave him a little bit more backstory, I think. He may have more backstory that I just wasn't aware of. But it was kind of cool to see him actually have a meaningful storyline and actually be invested in him. Like, they took, literally the dumbest of the lame characters, and he's, made you care about them. And that's good writing and that's good directing. Because you actually cared about, you cared more about more people than Harley. I mean, I never heard of Bloodsport. I never heard of Peacekeeper. I mean, I knew about Polka Dot Man and I knew about Harley. That's about all I knew about before I watched that movie. So I would just applauded the fact that they took all these lesser knowns and made you actually care that they existed and care about what they did, which I think is super, super good writing. I mean, in the first one, you couldn't even care less about them. They had the most known characters. They had Joker and Harley, and you messed that up.
Shut up and sit down.
Okay, so these pieces lock on the side. I'm going to take this off real quick. No, not like that. Take it off. So this is the... There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, no wonder that's not fully locked in there. There we go. So there's the base of the gauntlet here, guys. Look how it shines. It's so awesome. And you really can't get it. Yeah, there we go. That's good. I have a bunch of pieces left. I don't know what these go to, so I hope I didn't miss any step. No, I didn't. There's definitely one more process left to do. 2 of these, 1 of these, 4 of these, as prescribed, 1 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. And I have the leftover ones. Okay, so we're doing this. So, we're doing it backwards just because it's going to go the other way. And same deal here. There we go. Perfect. Look at my fingers here. So I get my fat fingers in here. We don't have. Oh, I keep reading that. We don't have batteries for it now. So how's your? What kind of storm are you expecting to come through? If I may be so bold as to ask. Hopefully you're okay. I know you've said before there's storms that have passed through before. And I was concerned then, but I was like, you'll tell me if there's something serious. I hope. I mean, it's not my responsibility to tell me if there's something serious, but I hope that, you know, if something's on your mind, you'll share it with us because we care about you here. Can't get my fat fingers around this, apparently. What you're cared about here, small blueberry. There we go. And then this piece locks up here. Right here on this part, if I can get it in there. There we go. There we go. Yep. There we go. Ta-da! So there's that base of it done. Now all that's left is the fingers, really. On to book bag 3. Wrong bag 3. Thunderstorm. I'm not a fan of storms due to trauma. I understand that. See, I love sitting out in a thunderstorm as long as it's not like loud and banging, but my sister's the exact opposite. She is literally the exact opposite. Which, again, is just one of the things that we enjoy that's different from each other. She knows, I know she doesn't like storms, so I wouldn't put her through it. And vice versa. She knows I like them, so, you know. Well, I like them if they're in the distance. I don't like them when they're right on top of me. When you can see them across an empty field and there's no threat coming towards you, that's beautiful to me. But I understand that can be very traumatizing, especially the sounds. I mean, we even have calming medicines for our dogs because I get it. I can understand how it can be scary. One loud thunder rumble in the wrong time, and I'm like, with everybody else. So I get it. So that's the top. That's the top. That's the top. Okay, so I can definitely do it. Okay, so that's the top. Something like that, right? Okay, so I have 2 plates like this and a 4 brick. Lots of little tiny dots. These are the knuckle pieces, I think. Yep, so I'm gonna put those to the side right now, so I'm kind of in my way. Lots of little tiny pieces. I don't want to lose these. These are the infinity stones in here. See them?
I use the stones to break the stones.
I'm not a fan of stones. Through trauma. Oh, I read that. Sorry. I get it, though. Like, I used to love hot air balloons, and then I had a nightmare about hot air balloons, and now I'm completely traumatized, and I can't really look at them anymore. Just a nightmare did it to me, guys. Just a nightmare. Boom, 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 boom. And dump these all out because I can't get all these little tiny pieces out. Come on, tiny piece. There we go. Come on, tiny dog. TD. Too much, what do you call it? What's that movie? Secret Life of Pets. What's up, TD? That's what TD, tiny dog, is what Kevin Hart calls the main character. Called him TD for tiny dog. Okay, so what we got here? We got 2 of these little bendy pieces. I need 2 little mini triangles, which I don't seem to be able to find. Oh, there's one. There must be in that other bag there. There's the other one. And I had 2 little mini square studs, and I bet you they're in here. Of course they're in here, because I don't want to spill out this bag. So many little tiny pieces, man. Alright, so... Now this one's gonna be the challenging part, because this one's gonna be the one that's gonna be the marathon run. I don't know if I can get. See, this part's gonna be the part that's gonna be the one slowing me down here, if anything. That looks really crazy, doesn't it? That looks really crazy. One of these, and then 4 semicircles. Semicircles. 1, 2. Looking for the other semicircles. Where'd they go? They gotta be in here. 3. Kind of merging the bags together, and it's like big no. So I can't find the little tiny pieces. There's another knuckle piece. Try and group light pieces together just to save me some time later on. Also keeps me from going over the same pieces 15 times looking for the same piece. Or if I need to find like a bunch of them quickly, I can go like, oh, here's the 30 of those pieces. Okay. Oh, there's the last semicircle. There we go. Ta-da. There we go. There we go. One of these and 4 of those. So this goes like this on top of everything, right? And then this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 2 little gold brick pieces, which look like it might be in the other bag. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera with my head. Is that it? Yep, there's 1 piece. We need 2. And then 4 of these guys. 2. Looking for my fat fingers are trying to get through all these pieces. There we go. So the Lego pieces go like this upward. Like that. See? And you put these 4 pieces over here like this. Like that. See? Now we need 1 of these pieces and then 2 little bendy elbow pieces. They always make me think of Tetris pieces, but they're missing the corners. So where did I put? Do I have more of those here? Gold-plated pieces. I think they're probably in this bag. Yep, they're in this bag. Here's 1. Sorting through some more pieces real quick. Save me some steps toward the end. Okay, so we're still missing the other bendy piece. So let's see if I can. Oh, there's one. I just came to the surface. Look at that. Oh goodness sakes! This thing looks like a barrage. Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at this thing right here, guys. Look at this thing. What is that even? What even is that? What even is that? That's gonna be crazy. All right, let's get this piece done. There we go. Now we have the big plate. So it's gonna be like this. Good Lord. I mean, it looks a lot harder than it actually is. That's the fun part. It's just a matter of putting all these little pieces in together. That's going to be a tricky part, right? Maybe, maybe not. There's one piece missing. It's not that one, is it? Oh, it is that one. What do you know? And now I need 2 dark brown studs. Or no, it's the gold studs. My bad. They make them dark brown orange to make them easier to tell apart from the other counterpart pieces. Okay, there we go. And I don't know what those pieces there are supposed to be. Give me a second. Oh, it's these. It's 4 of these. 1, 2. Base. Had to do it again, guys. Where's the other 4th piece? There we go. There's 4th piece. Didn't lock this piece into place yet, so I'll put this into piece. Piece into place. Put this into piece. Put this piece into place. And then these guys all go on. Is it like this? Yep, like this. And then 1 triangular vent piece. 2, 7, 4. Right, so then this goes like this. Like this. Oh, and also those 2 pieces. I forgot about those 2 little vent pieces. Unless they're in the other bag. Nope, they're not in the other bag. There's 1. There's 2. So, a huge wind burst came through the storm is coming. Oh no! Be safe. If you have to sign off for a while, I understand. You don't have to be here. I totally get it. There's that. And that piece locks on like that. We lost some free limbs. Oh, tree limbs. Oh no! Sorry, quick stretch. Because I need to rejuvenate my back. Oh no. That's scary. Feel like tornadic wind activity? That would be remarkably startling. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get this done in time, guys. We've got lots of little tiny pieces to go through. My goal is to be done by 11, but I don't know if I'm gonna make that goal, guys. You know what? I just had a brilliant idea. It's kind of a brilliant idea anyway. I have pieces of pottery I've made. Let's put some of them in. Let's put these Legos in this pottery bowl I've made. What an elegant solution. Oh, what a beautiful idea this was. This was a really good idea. So I need 2. Ow, I hurt my back. Let me go ahead and sit up straight again, guys. So 1, 2. I need 2 little pieces like this. Yeah, what a great idea this was. Put these in the bowl. So I got Legos galore there. 2 of those, and then 2 little bendy pieces like this. Good, perfect. Now these pieces go, basically, it's saying here, but how? Okay, so you're saying 1 stud. This is the wrong way. These are the wrong ones. It needs to be a base plate. So not those. It's these. They put them in separate bags again to distinguish them. There's one. There's the other. Dang you, Lego, and you're tricky. I put this in the other bag so you can tell them apart. Business. I'm a bit scared right now. Okay, I understand. We did. Yeah, oh my gosh. If you want to stay here to stay calm, I get it. If you need to leave, I also get it. Either way. Like I said, I know how that can be. I am not a fan of wind. I don't mind a good thunderstorm as long as it's in the distance. I do not like wind. Wind makes me a little unsettled. So if staying here calms you, please stay here. You're into a severe thunderstorm. Where are you that you're getting into a storm? Yeah, I didn't want to ask, but since my sister asked. So this piece, okay, this goes on the other. No, this is on. Let's just go on this side. How does it fit on though? You're not too keen on. Oh, okay, just if it's on like that. There we go. Like that. Nope. Somewhere it's missed. Somewhere I missed an opportunity. Somewhere it's missed an opportunity. Somewhere it's wrong. Okay, so I need to figure out what went wrong. Hold on. Let's back up to page, was it end of book 2? Yeah, it's way off. Oh, I'm missing one piece. Is it stuck on the back? No, it's not stuck on the back of this. Oh, I put it in the wrong place, that's why. Well, that's just a silly Billy. That piece goes there. Okay. And then this whole ensemble goes like that, doesn't it? There you go, you silly Billy. And there's that. About to use the stones to destroy the stones. There we go. Perfect. So there's that. This is where the knuckles come off of it. See? Pretty nice. In the US. Yeah. I don't blame you. It's okay. My aunt had one go through and lost power. Yeah, oh, that's right. I did see that. Aunt Michelle lost power today. She's in Florida. Time to go to the side clamps. Nope, not side clamps. Going back a couple pages. My friend is scaring me, saying it's tornado warning. I hope not. Dreamcatcher, hi. Speaking of, we just literally talked about you losing power, Dreamcatcher. I fear tornadoes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of tornadoes either. Like, I had a friend that lived in tornado areas, and I was like, what's it like? How do I know? When they say it would sound like a train, I'm like, the whistle blowing or the... When you say it sounds like a train, you mean like the train whistle or the train on the tracks? I think they said the whistle. I was like, okay, good. Now I know what to expect. When they said, oh, it sounds like a train, I'm like, what do you mean it sounds like a train? I'm hoping it's not what your friend's scaring you saying. I mean, I'm all for, preparing somebody for the worst, but also there's also alarmist ways of being too, and I don't like that either because it gets people unnecessarily worried, and that's not good either because there's not one thing you can change. All you can do is be prepared, and I think there's not much. I think you're as prepared as you can be, so there's no point in worrying you beyond that preparedness. I'll try to stay on longer. I wish my headphones were charged. That's okay. It roars weirdly. That's what I've heard. I had one last year pass by. Oh gosh, that's right. You did. I forgot about that. It's okay. Like I said, if you can't stay, I'd like to think that if you do stay, it's because we can comfort you a little bit. I'm hoping that's, you know, again, you don't have to be here for any other reason except if it brings you comfort. If it brings you comfort, stay. It's a weird little connection of pieces, by the way. I feel oddly weird building Legos when you're going through this. I know. I can't change anything about the circumstance, and you know, I have to put things in perspective. It's not like I can change that. If I could, I would, but I can't. And I have to remember, it's like, wait, does that not fit there? Oh, it does fit there, right? It's a weird bit of Legos. I like it though. So good seeing you. It's good seeing you too. I'll be painting again. I'll be painting on Friday. I just wasn't prepared to paint tonight. I wanted to, but I ran out of time, and I had this, and I was like, you know what? I need a break just for fun. And I'll paint. Arlene got me a new palette. I don't say she got me, like she bought it for me, but you know, she ordered it for me, so I'd have it. Because I was like, I'll go to the store and get it. And she's like, I ordered you one already, so you don't have to stress. And I was like, thank you. Because she was being thoughtful, and she bought a really nice glass palette of a good size. It's about double the size of my current palette. I can't wait to break it in. And I have a wonderful painting already sketched out as a sketch of Emma Stone as Cruella de Vil. And Arlene was so cute. She was like, I've been wondering when you were going to start that. And I was like, oh, hi. But I also had a lot of people that want commissions, and I don't want to make them wait too long for a piece I'm doing just for recreation. But at the same time, I don't feel like they're actually waiting for me either, meaning there's no rush on any of the pieces. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put myself under a rush so I can start making some of that money. Because I like having that money. You know what I mean? Right now I'm just trying to get myself settled. Now, one job's winding down after 11 years. Yeah, you know what? I've been waiting for the new episodes to come on Hulu because we got caught up. I've been meaning to see you. I've been waiting to see you. So I'd say, we've been caught up. And then Hulu stopped putting the new episodes on. I'm like, what the heck? Have they been on hiatus for a couple weeks? I don't know. But we've been watching on Hulu. But we've been watching. We got caught up. The last one we saw was, I think, the Demolition Derby one. That's where the knuckle pieces go for Thanos' glove. And I don't know what happened. Like, out of nowhere, we just stopped seeing new episodes. I'm like, no. We want new episodes. Because we were watching right along. Like, Erlen's like, we need to get caught up. I'm like, oh, I hate when I'm presented with a mountain of shows to watch because it stresses me out to think how many shows I got to watch. But we went through them like candy. Like, we were just like, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got caught up like that. And then we stayed up to date for as many episodes as they have. And then out of nowhere, we just stopped getting new episodes. And they're like, no, where'd they all go? I don't know if they were on hiatus for a couple weeks or what, but we hadn't seen them for a while. So hopefully they'll be on Hulu soon. Also, there's a new Marvel series coming out this week called What If, which is like they're going to do alternate versions. Like, what happens if Peggy Carter was Captain America? What happens if she was injected with the super soldier serum instead of Captain America? What would have happened? Like, what if the Marvel Universe had zombies? How would that work? So they're basically doing all these what-if stories, like alternate realities, which will be interesting because it'll be a lady Captain America would be pretty cool. It's called Captain Carter because it's Peggy Carter as Captain America. So they're gonna give the actress that played Peggy Carter a chance to be a superhero besides just oh look, I'm an agent with America. It's like, it's nice to give her something meatier to do, something more action based. So there's that done. And then this clicks up here to the top of Thanos' little thing, I think. Does it click? Does it connect? Yes, it does. There we go. All right. So anyway, good to see you. I know a problem, Lego Masters. Yes, I so love y'all. I know. I saw on your Facebook because I don't go on Facebook very often. Except I peek in, peek out, and usually it pops up a bunch of ads. I get annoyed and get off of it, and I see the same 3 stories over and over again. I'm like, can we please not? I have more people than just 2 people. So it annoys me that, I only see 2 or 3 stories on Facebook when I know I have tons of friends. I'm going to build this the other way around. Yep, like this. So it annoys me to no end when it just shows me the same stories over and over again. Okay, so this piece connects up here. All right, so there's that piece done. So it's basically creating the, you can see it. It's a Facebook thing, I guess. It is. It's a Facebook algorithm, and I hate it. And the thing is, if Facebook can't load new stories because your internet's down, it'll reload the old stories it has from memory. So you're not actually seeing new stories. You're just seeing the old ones because Facebook couldn't load it the second time. So you're just seeing the same repeat stories over and over again. It's like, I know I have more than 2 friends with more than 4 stories. And it's just, I find it to be very annoying because it just basically, it feels like it singles out a handful of friends to make them the stars of my life. And it's like, no. I have more friends, you know? It's not even like I have friends. It's more like I don't want to see the same friend's story over and over again. Because I know it's not the only ones out there. There's that. It's just the algorithm being stupid. Alright, so I got 1 gold brick piece. 1 of these. 1 curved piece. 1 of these. 1 shield piece that I set aside. And 1 gold piece like this. Okay, so this goes like this. Alright, so where does these 2 pieces go? Oh, I see. This piece goes here. This piece goes right here. And this piece goes right here. Like this. Yes, my nephew's missing out on this. What's this? So when your Lego kit is done, please take a shot and show my nephew's in bed. So you should watch this. You should do this one in the daytime so you can watch. Take a picture. I'm trying to remember if I said anything unkind or not family appropriate. I will try to do. The thing is, I've got. You don't want to see what I've got. I think you would love doing this with Uncle Jay sometime. You don't want to see what I got. So I didn't mean to knock the camera. Can't get it on the camera. Yes, it's a Lego Seinfeld kit. It's Jerry's apartment in Seinfeld. Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, I've got to have that thing. And the thing is, like, I'm not even like that obsessed with things, but it's literally the entire apartment. Like, even with the studio lights, it has all the props. It doesn't have just the 4 main characters, it also has Newman too. So even right down to Superman stickers on the refrigerator. Yep. It's such a great idea. And they give them like classic iconic props. My favorite thing is that Kramer actually has the coffee table book that turns into a coffee table. And apparently it has a stand-up scene. You can't see it. Hold on, let me swing around. You actually has like the nightclub scene if you want to do like Jerry doing this stand-up act. Which is crazy. And it's like 1,000 pieces. And it's like, what the heck? Like, Arlene said that you saw that, and she's like, yeah, I'm getting that for you. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do that sometime in stream. But that's going to be, yeah, I love it so, like, I haven't seen Seinfeld in so long, but I'm actually a pretty good sized fan. I couldn't tell you everything that ever happened in every episode, but I do love Seinfeld. It took me a minute to like it. What happened was, I was one of those things where I was like, why do people like this show? These people are so poorly behaved. And then it went, ding, that's why you like the show. Because they are so poorly behaved. They're like little bratty people. That's what the appeal of the show is. It's like a manual how not to live your life. Like, then I was like, this show is hilarious because we're not laughing with them because we're like, oh, I've been there. We're pretty much laughing at them because we're like, no, you're being dumb now. Oh my gosh, I love that stupid show. I mean, we've been them at our worst moments, but that's the whole point. Our worst moments, and we know it's been our worst moment. Am I on the right pieces here, guys? I don't even know. I don't know why they have you build this upside down. But there we have it. Yeah, I couldn't skip over that. And then Arlene saw the Infinity Gauntlet. She goes, "That's a great stream piece." I'm like, "Thank you. I should do that for stream." And I was torn between doing that for stream tonight or doing a painting tonight, but the painting was nowhere near ready for tonight. It's a sketch and it's not on the canvas, and putting it on the canvas is a pain in the butt. So I will do that probably over the course of the next couple of days. I'll be painting probably Friday morning. I watched a lot. I do. Like I said, it was one of those things as a kid. I was like, I don't get it. And as I got to be older, I was like, we're not supposed to. Yeah, those are bad people. Like, I got it. Like, it's like when people said they like Big Bang Theory. I was like, why though? Sheldon's a jerk. That's the point. You're supposed to not be like, oh, I like Sheldon. You're supposed to be like, oh, I know a Sheldon. That's the point of the character. It's like catharsis. You know, you're getting like peace and enjoyment of the fact that other people are suffering your pain. They understand what you're going through. You know, misery loves company and all that. But the fact that they went to so much detail to not make Jerry's apartment, but Jerry's set apartment. In other words, it's staged like it's a TV show set. Sorry, I've missed your life. You haven't missed my life. You've been here most of it. You really haven't missed a lot. I'm getting a ton of messages. What is this? I will need a brief break in a moment, guys. Let me check on one thing. It'll be a brief break. Where is it? Okay. 1 second, guys. BRB. I'm gonna leave the screen up so you guys can admire this gauntlet. I'd say admire the stones. That sounds bad. You're welcome, baby. It's a lot of pieces looking good. It's about 500 pieces. I'm heading to bed, methinks. Good night, sis. Love you. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate every moment you're here. Miss you when you're not here. 590 pieces, Michelle. And I took a bowl and put all these little pieces in here. I actually made this bowl. I suck at ceramics. Good night. Pirate Mama, call you tomorrow. Let's see. We're here. One white. One thing here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go try to do some painting on Friday. I'm hoping. I can't see the logo. Yeah, it's gonna go like that for right now. You're not gonna see it anyway. At this point, when it's face down, you're not gonna see anything anyway. All right, so I need 2 corner pieces. Put these together. Put these corner pieces together. Here's the 2. There's 1. I'm just grouping everything together that belongs together, just so that I can find multiples together. I think I'm finding some of the Infinity Stone pieces. Those are the Infinity Stone pieces. You see the bright colors. It's nice to take a break. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It might be nice just to do this for fun. Arlene saw it. She's like, you got to do this for a stream. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, it was kind of a little bit on the pricier side, but she's like, you got a bonus. I won a $50 gift card from Amazon at work today too, the other day too. And she's also like, this is a going away present for leaving your company. She's like, think of it that way too. It's like a final hurrah. I said, okay, good point. So these things have been just enjoyable fun. Put those together, and the flips on the other side. Goes right here. My job's been stressful for the last 2 months, 2.5 months. Which is why I got a new job, but you know, that's, you know, the reason. Let's see. Okay, what are we doing here? I don't know why this is like this, but we're going to go with it. This is probably the last brown piece. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I get 2 of these little pieces. Is this it? No, these are corner ones. That's weird. They're probably in this bag. They seem like they always put the odd ones. Yep, here they are. 1, 2. Okay, I got all. I'm trying to group them all together so, like I said, if I need to grab a whole bunch, I can grab a whole bunch at once. And I think we're almost achieved that goal here, guys. Sorting the pieces, Lego pieces by grouping here. Without meaning to, I just kind of like, well, look at that. I got them all pretty much sorted out. Which is good. That means, like I said, they make the last moments of this build go a lot faster. Which is, again, super helpful. Oh, there's a triangle piece there. Okay, so going back to this. These pieces go like this on either side. And then it takes 2 of... Oh, sorry. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to hit the camera. Bring it back. There you go. Perfect. It takes 2 of these pieces, and then these go like this, and then like this, like that. Now the problem is this weird little sticky outy thing. I don't know why that's sticky outy, but it is supposed to be sticky outy. Now where does this thing go? Oh, on the side. You're kidding me. As the mother said to the baby goat, you're kidding me. Oh, like that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Pretty nifty. Nice. Okay, so on to the next piece of the gauntlet. Up to step 102, guys. Step 102. Here's one of these pieces. 2 and 2. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, double gripper, which I don't know where if I got double grippers put out. I don't. Put this piece here. A 3-piece. Like that. A 2-piece. Okay, here's a weird piece I haven't seen yet. If I have, okay, here's that one. 2 of these little things. And one of, I don't know if I got one of those out. Oh no, here it is. It's this piece. I didn't even realize. So like that. How many steps are there? Oh, goodness. I haven't looked ahead yet because there's also the Infinity Stones to build, but the Infinity Stones will be lots of tiny pieces very quickly. So let me take a quick peek ahead and see what we're looking at, okay? Let's see what we got. 147, but a lot of them are just the stones because the last thing you do is place the stones. And it looks like the last thing that's not involving the stones is probably around step 145. And 145 is easy though. It's putting this on there. So we got about 140 steps left to go. But a lot of them are little tiny steps because they're the fingers now, you see. Okay, so hopefully I can blast through these before... My goal was to be done by 11. That's not going to happen. Okay. Looking for the... I know I have... Okay, there's that piece. They pretty much color code them so you can tell the difference. There's that piece. I know those gold bar looking things are in here. There's that one. There's that. And then 2 of these. There we go. So it's very simple procedure. Yellow, gold, top. Wow, I've been praying for you. What for? I mean, what specifically? I mean, thank you for praying for me anyway. You don't need a specific reason, but thank you for thinking of me. But anything particular you've been thinking about me for? Oh, these things go on the other side, right. That makes sense. No. What are you doing here? There we go. There we go. So there's that, and the gold brick goes on top. Get my fat finger around it. There you go. There we go. I know it's been rough, your job. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been really rough. It's been one of those things. It's like, oh, it's homecoming, but it's not the kind of homecoming you want to have. You know what I mean? It's the kind of homecoming you don't want to ever see again in your life. Now this is the first, I think, like, is that where that one goes? I feel like that's in the wrong place. Yeah, it's not lining up somehow. What did I do wrong? Wait, is this the right way around? Something's not right here, guys. Let me check. Cup of coffee. Hi. Welcome to the drop. Yeah, so that's right. That is right. Double claw at the end of the thing. Yeah, double claw. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, how is the double claw supposed to fit? Because it is a double claw. Unless it... No. Oh, I see. Right, there we go. There we go. Yep, there's that. Sorry, y'all can't see, sorry. But there's the first finger. See? So there's that first finger done. So basically building one finger at a time. Okay. So next piece, this piece. We need 2 brick. Like this. Then 2 of these. So basically these are going to go pretty quickly because there's, like I said, the fingers in the different lengths. Then we've got this. So this is like the base part for one of the fingers, like a knuckle, basically. I am back from the alert is gone and pasted through, but I know we're getting more. I don't know what that means. Probably got messed up in the translation. That happens though. But basically, it sounds like you got the one that was posted. Basically, it sounds like what was happened. I think. I'm glad to hear you got through okay. What's up, babe? What's up? Oh, okay. As long as you're alright. You're welcome, babe. So there's that finger. It's almost done. We have one more thing to do. It requires one of these, one of these, one of these, which I don't know where it is. There it is. We did the same thing again with 2 of these. A very simple step. It's this, followed by this. What's yuck? Yuck! There we go. And then that goes there. That goes there. The thing I don't like is that these gold bar pieces, unless they snap in a mid position I'm not familiar with, they slide around a lot. Yeah, there's no way to do it. They just slide like that. They just slide in place. There's no other way to anchor them, which is kind of... I wish there was a way to change that, but they're not. There's that finger. See? And this one goes right here. There's 2 fingers of the gauntlet. Hope everyone's having a good night. The and wasn't The and wasn't supposed to be there. Wasn't supposed to be there. I got you. The and wasn't supposed to be there. Got you. Hi, Arlene. Love you. And Michelle says she loves you. She says she loves you too, but you may have heard because it's been really good audio tonight, so maybe you heard. Okay. She's doing her minion speak. 2 of these, 1 of those. So pick up these. Thank you, Jay. You're welcome. That's so cool, isn't it? Though the posable fingers is like the part that was like, what? Oh, I thought I heard strawberries. Or like, what did you call me? Okay, so knuckle piece here. 1 of these. So there's that. And then 2 of the studs here. So I'm up to 121. I can't wait to see you again. Oh. Same. Definitely same. I love how each knuckle gets a little bit successively shorter as they really do in real life. See, and you get different joints. So this first joint is like 3, second one's like 2, which is nice. We had some fun in June. We did. Wait. Oh, we had some fun in June. June of this year? Was that when you came with June? No, June I was in training. I don't know what June was about. What happened? What was in June? Did I do something fun in stream? Maybe. Maybe I did. Maybe you came down or something. I don't know. Or maybe you had fun there. And then 2 of those pieces. Okay, this is where the fingers come in. So this is another finger build. So, fingers very easy build. There we go. I don't even need to read the steps. I know exactly where this is going. I love another knuckles lineup. Another knuckles lineup. I love that. It's almost the same size as an actual hand. Of course, they established that Thanos' hand is gigantic, but you know it's human scale hands, which is kind of nice. Trying to blaze through these next 20 or so steps. So I'm over time tonight. I want to be done sooner. With Mike and Debbie. Oh, when you look at the pictures. Oh, okay. I was like, did I miss something? No, you hung out with your brother, your twin brother, which is awesome. I love Uncle Mike. I love you too, but I mean, whoops! I knocked that out of water. Sorry about that. I do love my Uncle Mike as well as I love you. But there's that piece. Oh, did I already build that? No, I didn't build that. What the heck? But there's that piece. Okay, so then this piece comes next, right? Okay, so this is a 2 single stud. Stays on top of that. This piece goes here. And another 2 stud. Yep. And then this becomes the next knuckle for this. This is the last of the fingers. A raid. Peg Leg, hi, I was just thinking about you. Like, I was just thinking about, I wonder when you stream. I wonder when you stream. And then you come in. Thank you for the follow, Red Kamina. Hide the rum. I love it. I love it. How are you, Peg Leg? Drawstone, welcome back. I know you've been here before. Welcome back. I'm building Thanos fingers. It was just a fun little Lego project because I didn't have my painting ready for stream today. So I said, you know what? Rather than stress, I will take a brief break, relax, and come back for painting on Friday. Friday morning is when I'll paint. I had too much going on today with my pups and dropping off an art piece at a show. Pegleg, how are you, my friend? I'm good, man. I'm doing pretty good, except for except for the fact I'm running on fumes almost now. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. As you can see, I'm taking that little fun break. What did you work on tonight on stream? Tell us how it was. You're always welcome to talk about what you were working on. You always work on the most awesomely creative ideas. If you notice, I haven't really looked at my diagram recently. It's because the fingers are all pretty much the same build, so I'm just like building the fingers from memory. It's just the length of the knuckles that varies. Can get my finger in there to get the little pieces. I did this pottery bowl in college, and now it's making a good Lego holder for the smaller pieces. And that goes on here, and there's one finger. One fully armored Thanos finger. You see? And then that attaches to the other fingers that I already have on the glove. And now we have 4 fully posable Thanos fingers for an Infinity Gauntlet. I was working on a drawing request, a laughing flamingo skull. This is a cool. Yeah, I love it. It's so fun. Like, the first steps were kind of boring. I wonder what this other hook is for. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But anyway, so and I love how it's got actual gold tinted bricks, which is amazing. So that's where we are at so far. And we have all 4 fingers done. So now I guess we're onto the thumb. Oh, there's a piece that... Okay, there is definitely a piece that still hooks on. Okay, so we need one of these. Yeah, share... Do you have a link that you can share of the drawing? Hey, Space Viking, thanks for the follow. I normally do art. I promise I normally do art. Probably everybody in your raids probably like, who the heck is this Lego guy he's with? But normally I do art. Time for me to lurk. Gotta go crank out some work. Yeah, go do some stuff, man. Go do some things. Because I know a lot of times when you're watching streams or doing other things, you gotta sometimes take that moment. A lot of times I'm like today I was lurking at my friend while she played Diablo. I was lurking in her stream while I was getting digital art set up. It says 1. But did I miss one from earlier? Oh no, that's the one from there. From the front. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. So there's that. That's the glove. That's the one for the other piece. Okay, so I was wondering what this piece was. Perfect. Oh gosh. Hold on. One of my beard hairs trapped in there. Don't need old man hair trapped in a Thanos gauntlet. Nope, it's on the other piece. No. There we go. Here's the progress from tonight. Okay, let me go ahead and pop this. I'm going to run out of time for doing commissions and stuff because, out of time for doing fun stuff because I got a lot of commissions I got backlogged. So let me get that loaded up here so we can take a quick peek at it. Okay. So there's that done. Nope, that's the... Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see it. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull that up here. Really quick. Oh. Hold that down real quick while I swap screens. Here we go. Here we go. Turn off the Logitech camera. This is the flamingo skull that Pegleg was working on tonight. And I gotta not forget my kindness here. Because I almost forgot Pegleg, and I'm sorry. There we go. But yeah, Pegleg does some amazing stuff, some kind of surreal stuff sometimes, and it's very beautifully drawn. Let me pull that up real quick. Oh, wow, that's your progress from last time. Nice. This is what I was talking about with surreal pieces. You do the most incredibly awesome, like, things on, like, surrealist stuff. Like, it's based in realism. Like, these look like real teeth. Those look like, that looks like a real eye. You base it off of real, actual elements, which makes it even creepier. But that's what, no worries, I'm here for you, dude. No, I also like to extend courtesy with my guests. I always like having guests. But I mean, the thing is, the reason why you're such a good surrealist artist is because you can do stuff like this where it's more realistic. First professional prints. That's that moment, right? I love it. But I mean, the reason why you can do such professional stuff, such good surrealist stuff, is because you can draw in a more realistic style. Like you do very, these are more illustraty, which is fine, which is good. Because I mean, you also do a lot of stuff like where it's more based on the design and it's actually based on reality. But then you can do surrealist stuff, which is based on very, very good, sharply observed reality, which makes it even more eerier. Because you can take the more designy elements from your more design work and the more realistic elements from your more realistic work, combine them, and that's what really makes surrealism kind of like give you that chill, which I think is kind of some of the appeal to surrealism is that trying to load some more stuff. This is the first piece I ever saw of what you did. See, I already liked it from ages ago. You see, because this is the first piece I ever saw. I'm like, it looks like a coin squid. If it wasn't the first piece I ever saw, it was one of the first pieces I ever saw. But I was just like blown away by how weird it was, because you were like, I'm just kind of figuring it out. I'm like, that's some pretty good figuring it out, man. Yeah, you just, like I said, your creativity is what blows my mind. Like, you can do like realistic stuff, you can do more designy stuff, but then you can draw stuff. I mean, this was like your silly community time. I think you told me it was like your just really bizarre requests. I got trapped in movie portraits, so I love doing them, but my focus is more traditional surreal. Nothing wrong with that, man. That's what my problem lately too, is that I found myself doing a lot more, because I've been doing a lot of fan art. Now a lot of what I do can't be really shared in galleries, so I had to do a lot more gallery pieces, so I have stuff to show for art exhibits, because I can't take a drawing of, Zatanna and put it in an art gallery. Well, maybe Zatanna I can get away with, because Zatanna is a character that just looks like a generic female magician. But the problem is, because I based it off of real people that I don't have the photo rights to, that also causes problems, You gotta be careful if you don't own the rights. And I totally understand that, but the thing is, art galleries take like a no policy. No, they don't want to see it. And I don't blame them, because technically it's intellectual property theft. I mean, in the world of comics, it's excused as being what they call perpetuation of fandom. But the art community is extremely fussy about that. So you can't do anything with even a whiff of fan art taste in it. And most contests will say, absolutely no fan art. When your whole basis is fan art, you're like, well, I'm done. Well, that sinks me. I got, you're welcome. Yeah, exactly. Right. So perpetuation of fandom, guys, is when it's basically how fan artists can get their work. Because basically perpetuation of fandom says, hey, if I'm drawing Harley Quinn, you're not buying Harley Quinn and DC's losing money. You're buying my version of Harley Quinn, which just makes Harley Quinn fans love Harley Quinn even more. So what I'm doing is, by doing fan art, usually what I'm doing is, because DC can't sell my version because they don't have me as an artist. They're like, you know what? You're selling like 2 prints and all you're doing is making people love our character even more. So yeah, go ahead and sell your 2 prints, make $10, make your $20. All you're doing is making our Harley more famous. So it's called perpetuation of fandom. So technically it's illegal, but because anytime you do a copywritten character, it's breaking the law technically. But at the same time, they're just like, you know what? Because you're not mass producing, and because all you're doing is, hey, thanks for Gabriel Esteban Vala for the follow. What you're doing is you're just making their character more famous, which in the long run makes their comic sell more. Because they might go, oh, I love that print of Harley. I forgot how much I loved Harley. I never did pick up a copy of that book, XYZ, that she's in. And now DC, in turn, will sell more comics. Let me put it this way. DC doesn't sell less because I sell a print once in a while. If anything, I'm just perpetuating the fandom that people already had walking up to my table to buy a print. So a lot of times it's excused because of that reason. The only time you really get in trouble is if you're mass producing, because now you're falling into licensing, which is their business. Their business is licensing. So that's where it really gets to be like, they're like, no, you're not allowed to do that. Because now you're mass producing. That's where it really becomes the problem, when you're mass producing hundreds and hundreds of prints. Now, the art community just don't like it, period. So it's like, and I've had a lot of people that love my work say, well, why can't you just show your prints? Because I'm like, they don't like comic art that's based on somebody else's character, somebody else's intellectual property. Look at that weird, isn't that neat? But I mean, I get it. Because again, but the thing is, the art world has a very weird stance about that. If you want to learn more about it, do your research. I don't want to say do your research. That just sounds really weird. Do your research. What I mean is, look up Jeff Koons. Because he's like, oh, my artwork is appropriation. I'm appropriating pop culture. But are you, though? Jeff Koons' work is remarkably how do I put this? He copies other people's stuff. Like he copies like Potchfad. I was lurking Peglegs. I was here for the raid. Oh, well, thanks for coming back for a raid. I normally do art. I promise I normally do art here. Today was like community break because I put in my 2-week notice for my current job. I have a new job, but my job has been so stressful. This is kind of like the de-stress week, and I'm like, oh, thank God. And today I also had to do a lot of running around, so my painting I intended to prep wasn't ready for stream. So I said, I'm not going to stress. I have this Lego box, this Lego set. I want to finish. I want to build it tonight for stream. Because it's a cool build, guys. I mean, I think y'all can see it if you haven't seen it yet. If you, let me see. Oh, I missed those 2 pieces. For those that maybe haven't seen it yet, I will put it up on stream in a second. It is the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. And yes, these Legos are golden flaked. And the fingers, by the way, guys, are fully posable. So they are fully articulated fingers. And I love how they're different lengths. As an artist, I'm like, I love that. I love how these 2 fingers are the same length. The middle finger's longer. I love that. Because it's, that's how fingers behave. That's how fingers look. Yeah, lurking always helps. Lurks are love, guys. If you don't believe that, lurks are love. You're basically saying, hey, I care enough about you that you get a number that helps you out. Because here's what it boils down to, for those that may not know. For those that might be new to Twitch. I know a lot of you guys are not new to Twitch, so you guys know. But like lurking, a lot of times people discover new people based on how many viewers they have. In other words, Twitch puts you up higher if you have more viewers. So if you have 20 people not commenting and one person who's constantly in your room talking, you're better off with those 20 people that don't talk. Because Twitch sees your number of viewers and goes, hey, he's got a lot of viewers. Even though they're not active viewers, they still go, hey, he's got a lot of viewers. So that means that, oh, I'm missing a piece here. Or maybe not. Oh no, I'm not. There's the thumb. The thumb. So it's better for your friends if they don't. I'm not saying don't talk. I'm new. Yeah. So it's not. I'm not saying don't talk. But at the same time, if you have a lot of viewers that aren't talking, that's fine because that means that those people are still upping your viewer count, and upping your viewer count means new people can discover you easier. So it's a blessing. So even if you don't talk, I love an active room. But even if you're not talking, you're benefiting the room by just being present. The one thing I will say is don't be on mute, because being on mute doesn't count you to the viewer count. And upping your viewer count will make you more visible to more people. So you're actually helping your friend out a lot, even if you're just lurking and not saying anything, because you're making them easier for new people to find them, which is super awesome. That's cool. I don't know what that is, but that's cool. So there's this piece, and we have 2 of these bad boys. And we're going to lock those into place like this. And then this piece goes like this here. Like that. And where does this go? Where does this go? Yeah, exactly. So with Twitch, because it depends on... Ouch. Okay, so where does this go now? I mean, I see where it goes, but I don't see... Does it connect up to that? Oh, I see. It hooks onto the other piece there. That's crazy. It hooks onto this piece here. Remember I was saying what are those hooks for? That's what it is. It's that last ornament piece there. Okay, so I guess we've had to build on the reverse side probably too. And then we're almost to the Infinity Stones, guys. We're almost to the Infinity Stones. All right, so this last plate piece. So yeah, what it does is, like I said, the higher viewer counts is what Twitch recommends to more people. So the more viewers you have, even if they're not active, if they're showing up as a viewer, if you're muted, you don't show up as a viewer. That's why I always say, if you want to lurk, oops, sorry, I keep hitting it with my head. If you want to lurk, don't fully mute the stream, because then it won't count as a lurk. It'll just count as you being, having a stream on and not paying attention to it. And then this goes here. So lurking is basically putting on the stream and having some volume come out, even if you're not active in the chat. And that's fine, because at the end of the day, Twitch will say, oh, well, somebody's still watching the stream. And again, there's no punishment for them not being active. There we go. I'm sorry, I didn't show you how it connects out, but there's the pieces here. They fit on there. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, no. I dropped it off. No, that was dumb. There we go. That was dumb, too. Come on, Jay. You gonna grab on there? There we go. You gonna grab onto that? There we go. I just popped it off again. Come on. I don't quite know how this is supposed to connect up, except like that. I guess it's supposed to stick out kind of like that. Oh, I see. They do rotate as well. That's the one thing I'll say I'm not a big fan of is the rotation on that. But you can kind of, I guess that's so you can move it out of the way in case you need to. Okay, so there's that. That's like the collar around the top of the glove there that gives extra bulk. See, it wants to disconnect too easily, so I'm not a big fan of that piece of it. Probably was the last thing to go on there. Okay, anyway. Now we are on to the stones. We just got to connect this faceplate on here. Faceplate. Come on. There we go. So now it says, I'm sorry, it was way off camera. I'm sorry about that. Oh, yeah. So basically, that's why I say lurks are loved, because at the end of the day, that lurk is giving you a free viewer, which means more people randomly can find you a lot easier. But there we go, guys. That's the Infinity Saga sign. Come on, focus. There we go. And this is a little bit posable. So there's that. I'll hold it up here on the far cam so you can see it. But there's that. Now the next thing I need to do is the stones. So now we have to build the stones. So is the camera out of whack? It is a little out of whack. Let's move it back a little bit. And here's the pieces that go to making the stones for the most part. Now the first piece is, they say for the first one stone, it's just basically two of these. Okay, there's one stone. Here's another stone. They give you extra pieces just in case they don't work. Like in case you lose some, I mean. In case they don't work. In case you do the snap. I love what it says at the beginning of the book. It says, because again, the Infinity Gauntlet, it doesn't have to be, like, you don't have to use it for evil. You can use it for good, too. They brought back the heroes with a snap as well. So, the Gauntlet can be used for good, too. Piece of that a little crooked. Come on. And pop this stone out and try to refine it a little bit. Oops, sorry, I didn't show it on camera. My bad. Pull up a little bit so you can see a little bit wider shot because it's getting bigger now. There we go. There we go. Now on to the next stones. There's supposed to be one there, one there. There's actually 4 more stones. Next stone is, I think this is I forget which one this one. I think this is the Soul Stone. This one's kind of interesting because they actually kind of cracked it. So this one you have to build it like this. And then this one has like this. So it's kind of cracked here. There's that one. Now the orange. I love that they literally said in the manual, hey, the last thing you're supposed to build is the stones. That's by design. All right, so let's put the orange and the red. I love how they pop on and they're snug, but you can always pop them off if you'd like to. I think there's 6 stones in total. All right, so this one's the big one. I think this one's the one that was in, this is a big one. I think this one was the one that was in Vision's head, I think. This one's quite a build. So, let's see. see what I'm doing. They're so clear. Alright. I still like trying to line up the Lego logos as much as possible. I guess it'd be kind of a cool thing if they were imperfectly lined up. Oh, my head's in the way. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. And then this bad boy goes... I'm trying to hold the book open. Oh, and I forgot there's one more stone here. Popping this one here in the center is going to be a pain. It can be done, but it's a pain. It barely fits in there. Oh, come on, get in there. Is it the right way around? Yeah, it's the right way around. Oh, this one's the hard one. We'll get that one in a minute. Let's go ahead and place this the yellow stone here. There we go. See, this is the one they don't tell you is the hardest stone to build, you see. Okay, where does this one go? Where does this piece go? Did I miss a step? Let me go back. Did I forget it on this one? There's that plate. Oh, I did forget it on this one. Whoopsie. Whoops. So they don't usually give you a piece for no reason. There we go. Well, that explains why they weren't lining up properly. Because one was a different piece than the other one. There we go. Much better. Now let's see if I can wrestle this piece in there. Little infinity stone shards, by the way, guys. Little infinity stone shards. And these are the leftover little other bits, too. The little gold bits that were left over. A bunch more. Let's see if I can get this piece in here. Pretty much have to go straight in. So the problem is, I wonder if you can do it. Is you supposed to do it upside down? Nope, you're not supposed to do it upside down. You're supposed to do it right side up. I don't know if I can get it in here, guys. See, that's what they're telling you. You see, if you get it in there, you you are in fact the master of the Infinity Stones. They don't tell you that. It's like, oh, the last thing you need to complete your Infinity Gauntlet is to put this piece in the center. And oh, by the way, it's the hardest piece you're gonna have to do in your entire life. I can't get it in. Oh, I got it. Power. And there it is, guys. The Infinity Gauntlet complete. Gosh, that was the hardest piece to put in. So they said you can actually like pose it where you have like the snap. I did it. But you have like you do in the snap, you see? Like that, you see? Like your butt. Which is pretty neat. How you can do like the Thanos snap if you wanted to. That's pretty nifty. It came out pretty good. Let me pan up a little bit more. Now that I got all the pieces in it, it fits a lot better. Yeah, that other piece was a spacer and I was missing it. But I like how the fingers can be posed in like a relaxed pose. I'm going to probably leave it as the snap for a while because it's just too funny not to. And I love all the different colored stones. I think that blue-purple is a new color that I've seen for Lego. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. And the thing is, it's about human hand size. It's a little small, but my hand's huge, though. But it's about human hand size. Came out pretty nice. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. I want to read the first page again really quickly. for those that just came at the end. It's amazing. It is pretty cool. It says, the fate of the universe is in your hands. Iconic, all-powerful, and inevitable. This is the model wanted by every hero and villain in the galaxy. When designing our LEGO recreation of the Infinity Gauntlet, it was really important to us that fans could have the experience of adding the colorful Infinity Stones one by one as the very last pieces of the model. We also ensured that the fingers were posable so that you can achieve Thanos' famous snap from Marvel Studios' Avengers Infinity War. We hope you enjoy building, and please wish for something a little less destructive than the last guy to wear it. Carter Luce Baldwin, LEGO designer. And what an amazing build. It was a lot of fun to get the final pieces in there. And like they said, it was really nice to have the stones last, you know. And again, you can, like, the fact you can pose them in so many different ways is kind of a nice touch, rather than just, oh, you know, here you go. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, it has its own base, which is kind of nice. Let me see if I can full screen this guy so you can see it more. Full screen selfie, I think, is the button I need, so you guys can see. Like the fact, like you said, you can do this, or you can pose it like this way backwards. So the backwards way is actually so you can see where it says Infinity Saga. I'm sorry the camera's not the greatest. This is just my laptop cam. But there you go, guys. I love it. I love how also too, guys, if you notice the thumb, because it's on its own ball joint, can be rotated to a certain degree. And it is also, oh, that piece doesn't want to behave, does it? But yeah, there we go. That's better. I think it needs to sit lower is the issue. Yeah, that's better. It needs to sit lower. That's the one part I don't like about the build, is that the little collar pieces, because I don't know where they don't really, I don't feel like they want to stay where they're put. And they just pry off too easily, I think. I wish they could have had a different little piece that attached them. Like, I feel like I've broken them off without even trying twice. And see, this side's already broken off already. That's why I'm not a fan of that little thing. Other than that, this is a great build. I'm not a big fan of that little collar piece. And why is it? Okay, yeah, it's just like not wanting to lock onto anything right now. Wait, let me look at the piece of this. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I see why. Because it only does certain things. So I guess it's supposed to stand straight out, and it's supposed to be underneath that, like that. Like that. Yeah, it's just supposed to like stick out like that. That can't be right. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. Something's wrong. Something is not quite right. Maybe it's supposed to be at the top of it instead of... Maybe that's why it's so weird. I guess that... See, I don't know what that's supposed to do. Like, where it's supposed to be properly situated, I don't understand. So, that's the one part I don't like, is that particular part of the build. Because if I shift it where it should be... Maybe I have them on backwards. No, that's how it's supposed to be. I guess that's how it's supposed to be. And is this... Oh, I see. This tucks in, I think, right? Maybe? No, that's how it's supposed to be. I guess that... Yeah, I guess you're not supposed to go all the way closed, but that's okay. Anyway, let's go back to the snap. Let's go back to the snap. Okay, so let's see. We'll go back to the box here. Yeah, they have the thumb tucked in. That's actually about right. Actually, I have it about right the way they have it posed in the thing. So nice. Anyway, there's that done. Let me take a quick photo because people are going to ask when I raid them. Hey, what did you do? I'm like, I did a silly thing. I built a Lego Infinity Gauntlet. Let me see if I can get a good picture of it. I don't think I can get a good picture of it. Let me just go ahead and stand up to the box in front of it so I can maybe get a good scaling of it against it instead of the stream in the background. Let's try that. Let's do that. All right, guys. Oh, I keep grabbing it by that collar piece, and that collar piece is the most unstable part of the build. That's the only part I'm not crazy about. Is that part. Other than that, I love it. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and wrap up the stream. What time is it? It is 11:42. It's a lot later than I wanted to be. I want to be off by 11:30 at the latest. That's okay. Let me find a Twitch stream to raid. Who are we gonna raid? I added some new features. I added some subscriber badges. Make sure you get one with the star. Oh, blast it. You're right, Grandma Michelle. You're absolutely right. I should have got one with the back of the stones. You're absolutely right. Oh, my gosh. See, if you weren't here, what would I do? What would I do if you weren't here? You know what I should do? If you got, well, you all will have a moment, so I'm just going to raid somebody. Jade's on. Jade's okay. Let's see. Who else is on? I'm not saying Jade isn't okay. Jade's an old friend of mine, but she's not. Why is it that people doing art? What's KT Bop doing art-wise? She's a fantastic painter. Like if you went to her Instagram account, you'd be like, oh, okay, she's just trying to be an influencer. You wouldn't even know she's a very talented artist because she does post some stuff. If you watch her stories, you'll see a lot of her things. Missed the picture. I didn't take a picture yet. I didn't want to bore you while I took this picture. That's why you didn't see it, because I didn't want to bore you guys. But I have this whiteboard that I'm going to use as a backdrop for the photo. Not reverse. Sorry, y'all. I like these photos better. %14 battery. Well, that stinks. There we go, guys. Much better. What stinks is I don't know who I'm gonna raid. All my regulars is on, but they're doing non-art. And you know how we like to do art in this channel. I'm old school, trying to figure that. Wait, what's that? I got Instagram too, trying to figure that out too. Instagram is mostly about photos. It's mostly about photos. It's what it's for. That's what I mean. That was the whole purpose. That's why it's good for me as an artist to actually be on Instagram, because it's all about art, photos. I mean, it's all about photos. But basically, stories are like gone on a day, and your feed is your ever-present presence, and your story is basically gone in 24 hours. Man, she got a ruler just like mine. I'm watching KT Bop, but usually I love to watch her paint, but she's doing a drawing, and nothing wrong about her drawing. I'm just like wanting to watch her paint, and she's drawing. It's like, oh, it's poo. Artful Turkey, Charlie Lister, Kate Sparrow. Sorry, I just gotta find somebody. What's Hybrid Mink working on? Beautiful line art, though. Good gosh. Unfortunately. See if we can find somebody new here real quick. Oh, they're on the Cuttlefish crew. That's interesting. Irene Mateka. Oh, that's interesting. English and Hungarian? Mental health chat. Stop. They're doing some beautiful. Okay, since none of my regulars are on, maybe I'll read this person. She has interesting camera work. I don't know if she's switching or if somebody she knows is switching her camera, but she's got a really professional setup for what she does, and I like it. I might be back to her. Her name is Irene Matieka. Look at this other person real quick. No, we're gonna raid her because she does beautiful art. I don't even know her, and I really like her stuff. So we're gonna raid her real quick. Let me grab her name, and we'll do the raid. And I will have to explain that I'm normally an artist. That's gonna be fun. I built Thanos' gauntlet in chat and stream today, but you know what? Normally I'm an artist. Guys, thank you for tuning in. You guys are just the best. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for all the follows, but thank you for the raid, Pegleg. Always glad to have you around, even just peeking in and raiding. And I know you've been here to talk for a little bit too. But I mean, even if you had to raid and run, that's fine too. I'm never upset about raid and runs. A group of Felicias is called a farewell. Sorry about that, guys. King Corgan. I might follow him. He's doing like rock musician. I might follow him real quick. King Corgan looks interesting. Rock and roll. King Corgan's Time Machine. 3,200 following. I'm gonna follow him real quick. Good. And then I'm gonna go raid. What's it? Brittany went live. Yeah, peace and love. Brittany's a gamer. We're gonna go raid. Like I said, we're gonna go raid this new person because she looks awesome. So we're gonna raid her. And then I'll have to explain that I did Thanos' gauntlet. Again, that's gonna be so much fun. Hey, I promise you, I'm a legitimate art streamer. Oh, wait, I didn't know. Okay, raid channel. Here we go. And even if I don't show her photos of my work, I can at least, photos of my Infinity Gauntlet, I can at least put those on Twitter. Anyway, start raid. Okay, let's see what we got. 3 raiders are ready to raid. Cool. Love you guys. I will be back Friday morning, probably around 10-ish, to paint probably Emma Stone as Cruella from the new movie. I have the future to consider. If you've seen the new movie, you know what the future means, and it has to do with what I'm going to be painting. Her in the new movie. So, love you guys. See you on Friday at 10.
Never mind. Today, Daniel, what